What's up, everybody, and welcome to another ooey gooey la 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 episode of America's Best Restaurants. Today we are in Brownsville, Minnesota, as I'm getting ready to step inside Saxon Hall Pizza and Pub. And come on, you guys know me. I am nothing but a middle-aged Ninja Turtle because I just love me some pizza. So guess what? You know, I'm really excited to go inside, have some fun, and as always, get to these. This is Cy. He's the owner of Saxon Hall. Cy, what you got for me?
German Sherman for you today. A little sauerkraut, a little kielbasa, onions, and the sauerkraut. You gotta like sauerkraut. You're not gonna like this pizza.
Okay.
It's amazing.
All right, well, I'm ready to get started, man.
Right.
The name German Sherman, like, it reminds, it's like German, but then I think Sherman tanks. Like, where'd the name come from anyway?
You know, I'm not really sure because when I bought this place, they already had named a lot of these pizzas already.
Okay.
We come up with our own couple of own pizzas since I bought the place, but German Sherman and most of the pizzas that we have on the menu now have always been here.
I love the thickness of that sauce, that deep brooding red that's coming through here. Tells me that's gonna be packed full of flavor right there. All right, now we got some Canadian bacon. What we got next?
We're gonna put a little kielbasa.
Oh, okay, so we got some onions going on here. All right, yeah, you were right. If you don't like sauerkraut, it's gonna be rough for you, but listen, you are giving it a nice, healthy portion, and I love the smell of that sauerkraut coming off of there.
You know, you do your best to try to get every bite, every ingredient. It's really kind of hard sometimes when unless you just totally cover something with, like we do the Canadian bacon, it's one thing, but if you do that the same thing with kielbasa, sometimes something of too much of something will kill everything else.
Yeah, true story, absolutely.
So you just kind of have to watch a little bit about how you.
All right, and then you got a 3-cheese blend from what I saw, man.
Yep.
I'll get a nice, oh, look at that. Yeah, you got the big hands too, so you can just claw it all up. Just scoop it all up with the hands and just get it all over there. That's where the ooey gooey gonna come in, baby.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get my hands on that ooey gooey. It always goes down easy when it's cheesy, baby. All right, so you gonna pop that bad boy in there. How long does it take for that to cook?
This will be probably about 15 minutes.
All right, cool. I'll pick this bad boy up. Oh, look at the ooey gooey, la la la. I'm gonna eat this little corner piece right now. My mouth is salivating. I can't wait to taste this. This is one of the most original pizzas that I've ever seen in my life. I've traveled the world and I've eaten a lot of pizza, but this is definitely one of the most original pizzas I've ever seen. Man, that hits! It's the combination of all these unique flavors that are hanging out in my mouth, and then that mustard that's on top, like that just kind of brings it all together. Like I was really curious on how that was gonna work with the mustard on top. But, so when you have that sauerkraut and you got that kielbasa right there, when you add it, it makes it familiar with the mustard. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like it makes it familiar. Then you got the ooey gooey la 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 cheese, which, listen, I don't care what you put the cheese on, cheese always is gonna slap hard. And then on top of that, I love that robust sauce that you have right there. And then the Canadian bacon just gives you that extra little salty, savory flavor coming off of that pie. I can see why people really are big fans of this pie right here. The German, baby. Oh, wait, nope, German Sherman.
There you go.
You'll
get it eventually. Stick around for another day. Stick around for another day, you'll get it.
Well, Cy, thank you so much for letting me try this delicious pizza. But I know I got another pizza that I'm gonna try later, and from what I understand, it's a big pizza?
Yeah, it's a big pizza. It's an everything pizza.
Uh-oh, I'm worried.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk a little bit more about you, this restaurant, and this giant pizza and a calzone, baby. People really love this restaurant here, man.
They do.
Tell me about your patrons and what they mean to you.
Goodness, you know, the patronage has grown a lot since I bought the place, but these people come in, gosh, so friendly. We always tell people, God, you come in here, if somebody doesn't talk to you, there's probably something wrong going on here, you don't want to guess, but then you just kind of deep dive yourself and have a conversation with somebody. But patrons are, you know, if you don't have patrons, you're not in business.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and you take care of your customers. and they'll take care of you. And that's and you found that out today.
Yes, sir. I love it.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm really loving is this building. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it quite literally, I feel like I'm in Bavaria right now with the way this building has been constructed. Talk to me about this building, man. I mean, this does not look like it was made this century.
No. It was built in 1864. There's been several businesses, livery stable, I think it's probably one of the first ones. There's been a gentleman had his electric shop in here. There's been at one time there was somebody that had some buses that uses for bus storage, and so it's been an antique store from what I understand. But yeah, it's 1864, but this part, the bar part itself, wasn't put in until the early 2000s. Otherwise, it was just a shell of a building. But all the wood, like downstairs, the beams and stuff like that are downstairs, all came from an old barn out of Iowa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they went down, they took a barn apart and hauled all the stuff up here. And
Nice.
if you go down, you'll still see the little knot holes and the cuts and the nail holes.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, wooden pegs in the structure. So
Nice.
yeah, it's nice. Yeah. So
Man,
it just fit into this building. They did
that's
a good
just
job.
authentic.
It is.
Like that, I mean, how do you get much more authentic than that, you know? You and I were talking in the background, and you were kind of running down your family history, so obviously service is in the blood.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, from my aunts and uncles, my mom's and dad's siblings in the service. I've had 3 brothers that are all 3 in the service. I was in the military. 2 of my brothers in Vietnam. I had an uncle that was in Korea. 2 uncles that were in Korea. One of them, unfortunately, was killed in action. Had uncles in World War II. And unfortunately, one of them was killed in Germany.
Oh, no.
So it's, and I have a cousin that lives up in Alaska, and she had a son that was in Iraq, and he was killed over there here a few years ago. So it's, but the family still keeps going. They still enlist. You know, that's just, some people have it, some people's blood, some people's not. You know, you might have a generation of people doing like your family doing what you're doing right now. You never know. Right?
A generation of people that love to eat, yeah.
I wasn't going to say that. I was trying to be nice here.
I'm a fat boy. Listen, full disclosure, I'm a fat boy. Listen, all right? Look, now why do you think I'm wearing black? You know what I'm saying? What am I looking at right now?
That is a calzone. I believe that's pepperoni sausage, possibly.
Oh, the classics.
Yep.
And again, I love this marinara sauce that you have here, nice and thick.
Yeah. There's no sauce in our calzone. We don't put the sauce in the calzone. The only thing we do, we put the ingredients in there, cheese and whatever ingredients in, and then we get said and done. We have a garlic butter base that we put across. That's kind of how it gets a little bit brown like that.
I love the sprinkles of cheese on the top because it gives it that extra crisp flavor on the top, and I can taste that garlic butter as well. I think that is really what's taking that to the next level because the flavors on there are on point. I mean, the flavors just go hard in the paint, and the way it all melts together with that sausage, with that pepperoni, and then you got that 3 cheese blend that's inside of there. On top of this delicious marinara sauce, like I said, nice and hearty, very tasty looking. Get on this! Get on this, I ain't playing with y'all. That is tasty, man.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Now, what's this bad boy I'm looking at right here?
That's the monster. That is the everything pizza. Everything's on there: pineapple, jalapenos, peppers, green peppers, tomatoes, sauerkraut, everything.
All right, so I'm about to take a bite out of this bad boy. This is a slice I specifically selected because it has the pepperoni on the back, and I love me some good pepperoni. So, all right, I'm gonna go as far as I can go with this. All right, don't blame me if I can't smash the whole thing. I know I'm a fat boy, but I'm gonna do my best.
I should have got you some more because there's jalapeno peppers on there now.
Oh, I'm all good with jalapenos.
Okay, all right. I just want to
all
make
good
sure.
with jalapenos.
I just want to make sure that I don't want you to get in
Hey, there's a lot going on. It's like a party in my mouth right now. I don't even know if my tongue knows where to go with it. Like, seriously, it's just like a rager's going on in my mouth. Every bite. I ain't got much more in me. I'm about to tap it. I'm gonna take one more bite out of this.
All right.
It's so tasty. I can't do it anymore. Sorry. Thank you so much.
I actually did pretty good. I'll give you credit, you did pretty good. Usually I can't even get not even halfway through a 12-inch like that. So.
As big as this thing is, I don't know how anyone can eat more than 3 slices. This is for the family right here. This is a family pie. It was phenomenal. Sai, thank you so much for allowing America's Best Restaurants.
Well, hey, thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. You guys have been amazing. Appreciate you guys. You know, people don't see the people behind the camera or whatever, so got to give them credit too for what they do. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Well, guys, we just had a really great time here at Saxon Hall. I mean, come on, I'm a middle-aged mutant Ninja Turtle, so anytime I get my hands on some of that ooey gooey la 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 pizza, I am already in heaven. And then we had this beautiful building that's been around since the 1800s. So then I also get to talk about history too. Man, forget about it. This is a great place to come and have a nice drink and have some delicious food. So if you're ever in the area of Brownsville, Minnesota, make your way on down to Saxon Hall. Unfortunately though, it's time for us to keep it pushing. So with that said, I'm Theo Williams for America's Best Restaurants. Hope to see you.